Previously on Survivor. Becca's sole vote for Luke confused the tribe and increased the target on her back. At camp, Katie and Lexi laid the groundwork for a potential blindside of Elena. But at the challenge, Becca, Elena, and Lexi chose to work together, resulting in Elena winning immunity. A clear divide between the Pierce tribe and the Stark tribe emerged, with the majority Pierce targeting Becca. The Starks tried to convince someone to flip on Sean by pinning him as the biggest threat in the endgame. All hope seemed lost, but in a conversation right before Tribal, Sean agreed to vote for Luke. But this was in vain, as everyone except for Katie voted out Becca. 6 castaways remain, who will be voted out tonight.
Alright, first things first, Elena, take it back. Thank you. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs, this time for a 1 in 5 shot at winning this game. Today's challenge is a little slip and slide fun. You'll all be running up to this side of the slip and slide, grabbing one puzzle piece at a time, sliding down, and putting it at your station. You're going to repeat all 5 puzzle pieces. Once you have all 5 puzzle pieces, you're going to be solving a square. First person to get a square using all 5 pieces wins immunity. That make sense? Alright, we'll draw for spots and get us started. Drivers ready? Go.
You bro!
Sean back to 3.
Didn't he say you can't?
Sorry.
I thought you couldn't touch other people.
Liz, do a 10 count up there. What's up? Penalty. 10 seconds. 10 seconds? 5 pieces. 8. Lexi, falling out of it. Puzzle that you can solve in 2 seconds, or do all day. The more time passes, the more stress you get. Done. Let's go. Of Survivor showing.
No, just kidding.
I got it, bitches!
Just like that, Sean wins immunity.
How did it go?
Congratulations, Sean. Is this 3?
I'm losing track.
Yeah. I think it might be tied for a record all time for Roysan Reality. So congratulations, the rest of you. The game is going to end this close to the finish, but we'll find out. Grab your shit.
Can we hose off a little bit?
I'm gonna
Got
go
a
to the river.
What?
River.
Last time we did it, the puzzle was like a word puzzle, and it was like Final Four.
I was just a second behind him, like we were neck and neck on the second
Yeah.
side.
I'll start off by saying winning that immunity challenge definitely felt good. I'm in a power position right now for this vote, and I don't have to worry about going home.
This is the final 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
You guys promise, because he fucking blurted them out. You guys promise me this is the final 3.
Absolutely. I don't want to work with Sean. I was hoping that Sean wouldn't get this idol because I wanted to vote Sean out right fucking now.
Yeah, so what do we do right now?
Vote Sean out.
I mean,
Take out Katie.
Yeah. Yeah, we take out Katie.
Or Lexi.
This whole time we've been talking about Katie because Katie was kind of next in line in terms of the chain that we were talking about before. And so we were talking Katie.
All right. I say we vote Lexi out. Okay. I think Katie's the bigger threat. But the 3 of us can pluck Katie out, I mean, no problem.
Well, just, yeah. Let each other know about, like, if we use the idol for something.
Yeah.
Let each other know. They're gonna probably. Luckily, it's 3-3. So I know. I fucked up. You guys are solid. I promise you're solid.
So solid.
You won't say anything about anything. Second.
Damn, you good, bro?
You have to. I want to save myself. At this point, I'm guaranteed Final Four.
Yeah.
But obviously, I want to be smart about it.
Yeah.
That cannot be told to anyone else.
I'm not telling Sean Jack.
Please fucking promise me.
Yeah.
Me, Elena, Tracy, nothing has changed there. We're still tight. Elena was all pissed that I told Sean about my idol because it kind of fucked stuff up. But then I was like, it was kind of weird because I was like, the reason I told him is because I have a second. Like, I didn't mind telling him about one. I figured he would blurt it out at some point.
We need to make this 3 work.
Yes.
The 3 of us will put the exact exact same game.
I mean, no, bro. You're winning in this three. I'm sorry.
So I shouldn't have fucking told you about my second idol.
No, I'm just saying you won this game.
Well, now I'm nervous. I shouldn't have said something about my fucking...
No, you're guaranteed Final Four.
Then Elena was all like, well, now you're probably going to win if you get to the end. And I was like, I think we both have the most equal shot. And at this point, the only way that me, Tracy, or Elena can win, I think, is that the three of us are actually together in the final three.
Luke is honestly the smartest and the funniest guy I know. But this is my opportunity to outsmart him. He told me he has not one, but fucking 2 idols? That is a recipe to win in the finals. I can't have him sitting next to me, even though he's my best friend.
Woo! Oh, this is nice.
I went swimming with Lexi and Sean. Can't get a real good read on Sean. I think he knows he's next, so I think he thinks he has to make a big move. Then the other 3 come down. I'm like, well, Lexi was like, I'm gonna stay, talk to them. And I was like, I mean, my best shot is talking to people individually. So I just left, walked around the canoe area over by like the water jug, by the shed. Like pretty much not even hidden was a little piece of paper rolled up in the little cement block under the shed, and it's half of a hidden immunity idol. All I need to do is just pick up a bone from the graveyard in front of the thing at Tribal Council, and it's a hidden immunity idol. So I'm pretty pumped. That was like one of my big Survivor bucket lists. Wanted to either win a individual immunity or find a hidden immunity idol. So, and no one was with me. Like, I feel on top of the world right now. Elena and Luke are like,
Yeah.
I just think if we could or get even 3 votes on one of them, like if one of them gets to the end,
Right.
like they're gonna get the votes. Like,
Yeah, I think Elena has a good shot at winning.
I think I'm gonna probably.
Yeah. Yeah, they are really close this round. It's obvious, and they know it.
Right, I'm like, I'm kind of surprised that no one else has like done anything about it.
Right.
I feel pretty confident that I'm on the outs. I think it just makes sense for them unless I can get someone to flip, but I feel like I'm still gonna play it. I'd rather never, I'm not gonna go home with an idol in my pocket, so I'm probably gonna try to take out either Elena or Luke.
Yeah, maybe I am kind of worried about Katie, because like, if Katie wins next, let's say Katie does win next or whatever, or Sean doesn't win, we vote Sean out, and Katie's still here, and let's say Katie does make it to the final 3. Katie now becomes, like, I think the only way you or Elena have a shot to win is if all 3 of us are there together.
I could vomit right now. I actually might. I have never felt this. I've never felt this entire weekend. I've not felt so dirty, and I could puke. Elena and I are taking this opportunity to turn on Luke.
My plan was to convince him that either he is safe so he doesn't play an idol, or that I'm in danger and he uses one of his idols on me right now, but everyone is actually voting for him. I looked him in the eye, I said, Luke, I will never vote against you, which is true. I'm not going to vote against him. I'm just hoping that the 4 other people vote for him. He plays his idol on me, and he goes home. I basically told everyone that Luke has 2 idols. I'm sorry, Braj. Just so they would go along with this plan.
So I was thinking on actually flopping on Elena, telling Luke that Elena wanted to vote him out, and then voting Elena out with Luke. Luke, Katie, and Lexi. That is probably the best move. And that's probably what I'm going to try to do, actually. Elena's grasping because she knows that it's her, Luke, and Luke has 2 idols. That's it.
Right.
Yeah. I gotta fucking So what I just told you before, I was thinking, I realized all genuinely that Elena was trying to lay one protection over herself.
Yeah.
She wants to vote you out.
She wants to vote right now.
I know about what you have, and
She told you?
she's like, this is our last opportunity to get her out. I didn't want to turn on her or you, but I have to pick one, and her plan makes much sense to me. She was trying to get you to play and plan over her by having me tell her I was voting for her.
Yeah.
And force you to play her.
She just did that. At this point, dude, you and I have to really want to.
I'm dead honest with you.
Yeah, okay. You promised me, dude.
I promised you.
You're dead honest with me.
Yeah. So we need to get me, you, Katie, and Lexi. Me, you, Katie, Lexi, and out.
We have to.
Else you're not going.
This is a wild round because Katie just came up to me and said she has an idol. Elena told me that Luke has 2 idols, and she was trying to get the votes on Luke, and he would play the idol on Elena, and then we'd get Luke out. But then Sean told Luke that plan, so now Luke is pissed at Elena. He's gonna play the idol on himself and probably try to go for Elena. Katie still has her own idol, so we could potentially just idol someone out on that.
That didn't work.
No.
He's playing his idol for himself. No, he won't play. Sean told him. Yeah. Sean fucked it all up. Fuck you, Sean. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
So he just said to you, like, fuck you? Or what? Like,
Luke, yes, absolutely. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Why would Sean do that?
He literally just came up with it.
Just lost my jury vote.
What?
I just told him the whole plan. I gave you all the information and you told him. And now he won't play his idol on me. He's playing it for himself. He just made it to the final 4. So.
Yep. Sorry.
Dude, I want to lay down and die.
Luke knows.
Why? Why?
Rustling leaves, I don't know.
Okay. So, now I'm just voting Katie, I guess. I'm about to leave. So.
You jackweed.
Sorry.
Alright.
I have to do something at some point.
Alright, Luke's getting my vote, so.
That's fine.
Cool.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Voting Katie, I guess. I'm about to walk out.
Unless he didn't tell Luke and he's lying.
No, Luke told me. He said, Sean told me everything you told him. And I said, amazing. Yes, I'm glad I could have trusted Sean. I love that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I literally protected you last vote.
I know.
Literally protected you last vote.
I know.
Ouch, dude. Fucking ouch, man. Ouch. And I told you all of the information that he didn't tell you. I don't get why you would trust him over me.
I know.
I don't understand that.
I just thought what's best for me in the game.
Okay.
Now introducing the jury, Mike, Shannon, Eric, Meg, and Becca. All right, welcome back. Sean, this is your third immunity win. How good does it feel to win this with so little numbers left?
Yeah, it feels great. Although any challenge that I don't win and I don't have this around my neck, I feel like I'm the one to go. So every immunity challenge has been a must win for me, and I'm glad I have it right now for sure.
Luke, with so small of numbers, we're down to 6, which was the original starting number of those 3 tribes you're on. How important is endgame strategy now?
So I feel like with Survivor, this is kind of the point where you need to get more creative with what you're doing and not just stick with alliances too much. I think in my past I've tried playing with alliances, and that was kind of the downfall to my game. In this game, I feel like I had a tight group before. I had me, Sean, Elena, and Tracy. Specifically, I was tight with Elena and Tracy, and I felt like I had a good final 3 deal and a potential final 3 deal with Sean. But that was kind of blown up today at camp. And I have 2 hidden immunity idols, so I'm guaranteed final 4. So I'm going to be playing both of these on myself in the next 2 tribals, and this is my endgame strategy.
So Tracy, he just called his alliances out, but then also blew up that theoretically Luke is safe until the final 4. So how does that change things from your point of view?
At the time we thought Luke was feeling really comfortable, and we made a mistake in telling Sean that. And Sean spilled the beans.
Elena, you're the other member in that. So how does that make you feel going forward, knowing Sean spilled the beans and now that Luke is, if he plays in the too?
So I'm interested to see if I actually do go forward. I brought all my bags this time, so I'm prepared. But also, you know, Katie was saying last time, it's time to make big moves. Luke and I, as a pair, were very threatening, and I knew that was putting a target on our back. So when Luke told me he had 2 hidden immunity idols, I only had 1 shot to get him out before he was safe until the final 4. So I took that shot, and unfortunately, Sean blew it right up.
Sean, why spill the beans? What was the thinking behind that?
I knew that Luke was never going to vote for Elena. I knew that Elena was never going to vote for Luke.
And now, do you think they will?
No.
Katie, you've seemingly been on the outs out of the 4, so all this must be music to your ears.
Yeah, I mean, I've said from like 5 votes ago that we really need to start taking out big players. You know, you never know. I feel like my name still got tossed around. I think this was big, so like I'm hoping it, you know, works out in my favor, but you really never know, and especially with such tight numbers and it seemingly being a 2-4, I think, you know, there's always a risk.
Lexi, you're the other half of that too, if this is still 2-4, so how does all this commotion make you feel sitting in that too?
Well, we all know there's no 3-3s in All Stars, so it's got to be 10-2. No, I'm excited to see all of this break up because we kind of had it in our minds for a while that like a 4 like this probably would implode at some point, and 6 seems like a good time to implode. So I want to see where the ashes land.
All right. Does anyone have any final words before you guys do this thing? No. All right. Let's see where this thing implodes to. Sean, you're up first.
I'm so sorry. I mean, it really would have been nice to play this game to the end with you. I think me, you, and Luke would have been an amazing final 3. That's what I wanted to do from the start, but it's just that time where someone big needs to go, and it's not going to be me.
Sorry, Katie, this is the only move I got. It was fun playing with you.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and like to use it, now is the time to do so. It's for me. All right. Per the rules of Survivor, if a player plays a hidden immunity idol, all votes for that player will not count. This is a hidden immunity idol. All votes for Luke will not count. With that, once the votes are read, the decision is final. That person will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Katie. Elena. 1 Katie, 1 Elena. Katie. 2 Katie. Elena. That's 2 Elena, 2 Katie. 2 votes left. Elena. That's 3 votes Elena, 2 votes Katie. The 6th member of the jury, Elena. Elena, the tribe has spoken.
Good game, guys.
Just like that, it seems like the game has opened up. But you got 2 more votes, and then all the power moves over to those guys. You're this close. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Grab your things.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
I mean, go big or go home, right? So, Luke's the most powerful person in the game right now. If I didn't make a big move against him, then I would lose against him in the finals. So I had to do what I had to do. I'm surprised, but not surprised. I respect Tracy for voting me out because I think I'm a bigger threat than her right now. I just had a really fun time playing this game. This is a great group of people, and I wouldn't change anything.
Are you sure you don't want to end your game this time by being verbally berated by Connor Boucher?
Yeah, thank God he went first, right?
Next time on Survivor, the conclusion of Survivor Roysan Revival unfolds. 5 castaways, 3 tribal councils, 2 intense challenges, 1 sole survivor.
The winner of Survivor Roysan Revival.
Watch the premiere live Friday, March 13th at 9 p.m. Eastern.